Was anyone absent Friday? Because you want to make sure you turn in your warm-up sheet from last week. If you were absent Friday, you should have your notes from Friday you can look at on how to do this. But here's a reminder on how to do this, because everyone grabbed that assignment on the way in, right? Because after this warm-up, you're going to be working on that assignment over there that you grabbed on the way in, okay? Yes. But I already did notes last Friday, and I'm showing you right now how to do it. So if you don't know how to do it, look right here. Okay, first things first, we have to read it. We're not going to be too scared to read it. Let's read it. All right. At a candy store, you pick out 16 candies, Tootsie Rolls and gummy bears. How many items is that? Tootsie Rolls, gummy bears? That's 2, right? So we're going to call Tootsie Rolls X, and we're going to call gummy bears Y. Now, if you remember from Friday, our first equation is adding up the 2 items, X plus Y equals, now we're not talking about money, so we're not going to look at any money or ounces or anything like that. We're just looking at how many total candies, Tootsie Rolls and gummy bears. What's the total candies? So the X plus the Y, the Tootsie Rolls plus the gummy bears, is your total candies, which is what? 16. All right, there's your first equation. Let's write our second equation. Now, this is different than like the notes from last week, because now we're not talking about money, we're talking about weight, but it's the same idea. So instead of money, we keep reading. It says when you weigh your bag, it weighs 1.6 ounces. That's total. But if each gummy bear weighs 0.8 ounces and each Tootsie Roll weighs 0.12 ounces, how many of each candy did you buy? So instead of money, maybe just to be more specific here, so our items is X plus Y equals 16, and our weight in ounces, by the way, OZ is how you abbreviate ounces, which is weird because there's no Z in ounces, but it is what it is. So the weight, instead of just X plus Y, I need to put the weight on X and the weight on Y. So what is the weight of X Tootsie Rolls? So Tootsie Rolls, it says, is 0.12. Okay, so look, here's Tootsie Rolls, X, 0.12. So in the word problem, they did a switcheroo on us, right? Because they said Tootsie Rolls, gummy bears, and then later on, they went gummy bears, Tootsie Rolls. So be careful. So in front of X, I'm going to put 0.12. X plus, and then gummy bears is Y, which is going to be 0.8. Okay, 0.08. Y equals how many total ounces? So it said when you weigh your bag, it weighs the whole bag 1.6 ounces right there. Okay. Once you've written 2 equations, you've done step 1. And you got to do this correctly to get any of the rest of it right. So 2 equations, that's cool. This warm-up does say to solve it, right? So let's solve this. Like our notes from Friday, you actually have to solve each equation for Y. So that first one shouldn't be too bad, right? So I'm solving this for Y. How do I get rid of this positive X? Minus X, bring down Y, equals, the MX goes in front of the B, so the minus X goes first, the plus 16 goes second. Is that Y equals? Oh yeah. All right, that's cool. So now let's do the next equation. Okay, make sure you're not on your phone. Oh, we'll do it without a phone in your hand. Now look, we're going to solve for Y, so I need to get rid of that positive 0.12x. What's the opposite again? Minus 0.12x. Both sides. Cancel these out. All right, so again, when you do it on both sides, this goes in front, so it's 0.08 negative 0.12x plus 1.6. Okay, mx goes in front of b. Now, last equation, we didn't have to do any more steps, but this time there's a coefficient. What do you do with this number in front of y? Divide. Everything gets divided by 0.08. Okay. All right, so now we want to graph these two in Desmos and see where they cross, right? So negative x plus 16. And then y equals negative 0.12 over 0.08, right, x plus 1.6 over 0.08. When you graph it, no matter how ugly the equation is, it should show you where they cross, and that point should be a nice whole number. Then it's 8 comma 8. Now in this situation, if it's 8 comma 8, I mean, they're both 8. Usually you have to interpret which one is which one's x, which one's y. Well, in this case, they're both 8, right? So, yes. So let me pull this right back up here. Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, so what was our solution? We got was 8 comma 8. So when you interpret it, how do you interpret it? Well, that means 8 Tootsie Rolls. Does anyone like Tootsie Rolls? Kind of nasty, in my opinion. And then 8 gummy bears. That's it. And since it's game day and I'm feeling extra generous, we just did number 4 on your assignment. So now you just have 3 more to do. Look at that. All right, so please do that assignment. You should have grabbed it on the way in. You got 3 more to do. Just copy this down for your number 4, right? It's the most wonderful time of the year. Cowboys gonna win the Super Bowl, Christmas time, etc. All right.